Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SW Metro official channel.
The newest book by Christine Brown declares open war on Kody. Since she divorced Kody, sister-wife star Christine Brown has strengthened significantly. She was Kody's third wife when she joined the Brown family, but she never had a good time there. She divorced him after the pandemic because she decided she would be better off without him. She soon met David, her soulmate, and the two tied the knot. Christine wrote her first solo book after David encouraged her to become her best self. Her forthcoming book, in which she promises to expose members of the Brown family, has generated a lot of buzz. In addition, Christine revealed that in her book, she will reveal a number of behind-the-scenes secrets, such as information regarding polygamy and her love story with David. She recently posted a video to Instagram in which she talked about the book's content. The footage sparked a lot of debate, and the drama pot is boiling over. It seems like Christine plans to expose Kody and Robyn. Sister wives, Christine got the first copy of her book. Recently, Christine shared a video where she received the first copy of her book. She excitedly opened the package and was in love with it. She even flipped through the pages, which contained numerous significant accomplishments from her life. Photos from her graduation and recollections of her pregnancies were all included in the book. David, her husband, was supporting her from behind the camera. It was indeed a very special moment, and Christine excitedly showed David their wedding pictures, which were also printed in the book. The book's release is being awaited with eagerness by fans. Christine's forthcoming book Sister Wives promises to expose Kody. Sister Wives Season 19 ended a few weeks back, and as of now, we don't have any information about the next season. But that doesn't mean the drama surrounding the Brown family is over. Contrarily, it is far from that. Christine plans to share her personal experiences with the Brown family in her forthcoming memoir. She also plans to describe everything Kody did to afflict them and reveal secrets from behind the scenes. Sister Wife, a memoir of faith, family, and finding freedom, her latest work, will be published in September. Throughout her social media accounts, Christine has been promoting this book, and she recently shared a sneak peek of one of the chapters. Robyn and Kody were also dragged into it by her. She revealed that Kody repeatedly chose Robyn over all of his other wives while she was recording her audiobook. Christine talked about in the video how before Kody came to see Robyn, his fourth wife, and her 3 children, he went to check on them. This happened while she was in labor and in pain with her 6th and final child. She went on to say that the Sister Wives camera crew followed him as he lavished Robyn with affection and gave her a big kiss. He then reluctantly left Robyn to join Christine in her labor room. This excerpt clearly demonstrates how Kody mistreated and treated his wives in different ways. Christine says that the book will tell the story behind some of the scenes and why the wives decided to leave Kody in the end. Christine Brown entered the Brown family as Kody's third wife, full of hope and deeply committed to the principle of plural marriage. She once believed that her union would bring harmony and fulfillment, not only to herself but to the entire family structure. But what she received instead was years of being undervalued, overlooked, and emotionally exhausted. Christine's emotional detachment from Kody became increasingly obvious during the later seasons of Sister Wives. The pandemic laid bare the dysfunction and favoritism that plagued the Brown household, especially with Kody's preferential treatment of his fourth wife, Robyn Brown. Christine's departure from the marriage in 2021 wasn't just a spontaneous decision, it was the culmination of years of pain, realization, and a yearning to be free. Her upcoming memoir promises to delve into those early years of struggle, her slow awakening, and what it really meant to be the basement wife both literally and emotionally. Chapter 2, A Love Story Reborn, Christine and David Woolley. Post-divorce, Christine embarked on a journey of self-discovery and healing. Then came David Woolley, the man who would ultimately help her see her true worth. Theirs is a love story built on trust, mutual admiration, and a shared sense of humor, something Christine often lacked in her relationship with Kody. David encouraged Christine to step into the spotlight, not as a sister wife but as Christine, a confident, empowered woman with a story to tell. Christine's memoir also celebrates this fresh chapter in her life. From the way David encouraged her to pursue writing the book to the special moments they've shared, like the inclusion of their wedding photos in her memoir, this new relationship represents everything her past lacked: emotional equality, encouragement, and genuine partnership. Chapter 3: The Book That Broke the Internet. Christine recently posted a video on Instagram where she received the first copy of her book. Her joy was palpable. This was not just a book, it was a symbol of her reclaiming her narrative. As she flipped through its pages, viewers could see the pride and emotion etched on her face. Behind the camera, David cheered her on, visibly proud of his wife's achievement. The video didn't just tug at heartstrings, it stirred controversy too. Christine hinted that the book contained unseen truths about her years with Kody and the Brown family. The buzz was instantaneous. Fans and critics alike began speculating just how deep she'd go. Chapter 4: Behind the Polygamous Curtain, What Christine Promises to Reveal. Christine has vowed that Sister Wife, a memoir of faith, family, and finding freedom, will contain never-before-heard details about her experience with polygamy. Fans are especially intrigued by the promises she's made to pull back the curtain on the realities of plural marriage, beyond what TLC cameras captured. In a recently shared clip from her audiobook, Christine reveals a heartbreaking story that perfectly encapsulates her position in the family. While she was in labor with her sixth child, Kody prioritized visiting Robyn and her children before finally showing up at the hospital to support Christine. The sting of rejection is evident in her voice as she narrates the incident, and the fact that the camera crew documented Kody's romantic moments with Robyn before reluctantly following him to Christine's bedside only added insult to injury. This anecdote, Christine says, is just the beginning. The book will reportedly contain detailed explanations about why the other wives, Janelle, Mary, and herself, ultimately chose to walk away from Kody. Chapter 5: The Robyn Factor. A recurring theme in Christine's story is Kody's blatant favoritism toward Robyn, which contributed significantly to the breakdown of the family. From altering family rules during the pandemic to emotionally isolating the other wives, Christine alleges that Kody's obsession with Robyn was the final nail in the coffin for the Brown family's plural marriage dynamic. In her memoir, Christine doesn't shy away from calling out what she views as a betrayal, not just of her, but of the entire family. She describes moments where Kody would skip family activities or emotional events just to be with Robyn, even when the other wives were hurting or needed his presence. Christine's book will likely serve as a counter-narrative to the one Kody and Robyn have attempted to maintain over the years, that the collapse of the family wasn't their fault. Christine is reclaiming the story, and she's not holding back. Chapter 6: Fan Reactions. Christine's army rallies behind her. Fans of Sister Wives have overwhelmingly voiced support for Christine since her departure from the show. Her Instagram comments are flooded with messages of love, support, and gratitude. Many viewers relate to her journey, especially those who have experienced toxic relationships and felt empowered by her choice to leave. The announcement of her memoir only strengthened her fanbase. Viewers are hungry for the truth and eager to see the Brown family dynamic exposed through Christine's eyes. Some fans have even suggested that Christine's book could be the final blow to Kody's public image, one that has already taken a hit due to his own behavior during the show's later seasons. Christine has become a beacon of hope for many women. Her story isn't just about leaving a failed marriage, it's about rediscovering one's self-worth and choosing joy over duty. Chapter 7: TLC's Dilemma, What Comes Next for Sister Wives. With Sister Wives Season 19 wrapped and Season 20 unconfirmed, TLC faces a unique challenge. Christine's book might be the most significant external force to shape the direction of the show moving forward. If her memoir includes shocking allegations or secrets that contradict what viewers have seen on screen, it could alter how audiences perceive the entire series. Will Christine be invited back for future seasons, perhaps to promote her book or speak her truth on camera? Or has she fully stepped away from the TLC narrative to forge her own path? There are also questions about how Kody and Robyn will respond. Will they attempt to discredit Christine's memoir, or will they remain silent, hoping the storm will pass? Either way, Christine has taken the first swing, and it landed hard. Chapter 8: Sisterhood Broken? Christine's memoir may also address the state of her relationships with Mary and Janelle. While she's maintained a strong bond with Janelle, things with Mary have seemed more complicated. It remains to be seen whether Christine will include any accounts of betrayal, competition, or emotional distance between the wives. After all, polygamous marriages aren't just about one man and multiple wives, it's also about the often complex relationships between the women themselves. The title of her book, Sister Wife, a memoir of faith, family, and finding freedom, suggests that Christine will touch on all aspects of the experience. That includes the beautiful and the painful, the supportive and the competitive. Chapter 9, Christine's Power Move, Writing Her Own Ending. Christine's memoir is more than just a celebrity book release. It's a bold, public reclamation of her story. After years of having her narrative filtered through TLC's cameras and Kody's interpretations, she's now the author, literally and figuratively, of her own life. The book represents the full-circle moment for a woman who once accepted emotional neglect as her reality. Christine is no longer just a sister wife. She's a mother, a wife, a businesswoman, a health advocate, and now, a published author. And if the early buzz is any indication, her memoir won't just make headlines. It might become the catalyst for a total re-examination of what Sister Wives really was all along. A story about women trying to thrive in a system that wasn't designed to support them. When Christine first joined the Brown family as Kody's third spiritual wife, she entered a situation already fraught with emotional imbalance and competition. At the time, she was young, hopeful, and committed to the principles of plural marriage. She believed she would join a family of sisterhood, faith, and support. What she found instead was a hierarchy, one that only grew more rigid with time. Over the course of Sister Wives, fans watched Christine morph from the bubbly, quirky mom of 6 to a woman visibly weighed down by neglect, broken promises, and emotional starvation. As Kody's favoritism toward Robyn became more obvious, Christine's spirit began to dim, until she finally did what no one expected, she left. And not just that, she thrived. Her new book is proof of this transformation. Christine is no longer asking for understanding or fairness. She's taking control of the narrative. Chapter 2, The Memoir Announcement That Broke the Internet. Christine broke the news of her upcoming memoir with a heartfelt Instagram video. Standing beside her now husband David Woolley, Christine smiled wide as she held the first printed copy of her book. The cover alone gave off a sense of reclaiming, the subtitle promising a journey of faith, family, and finding freedom. The inclusion of the word freedom hit home for many longtime Sister Wives viewers who watched Christine's journey unfold. Christine flipped through the pages, showing glimpses of family photos, graduation pictures, wedding moments, and milestones that spanned decades. Her face lit up as she proudly pointed out her wedding to David, a moment many fans view as the true beginning of her joy. But what shocked fans more than anything was the content she teased. Christine wasn't just telling her story. She was lifting the veil on the years of gaslighting, favoritism, and emotional neglect she endured. The book, it seemed, wasn't just a memoir, it was a reckoning. Chapter 3, The Labor Room Incident, a preview of Kody's cruelty. One of the most powerful previews Christine shared was a jaw-dropping account of her final labor. She recalls being in immense pain, waiting for Kody to join her for the birth of her 6th child. But instead of being at her side, Kody prioritized a visit to Robyn and her kids first, giving them hugs, kisses, and the full affection of a loving partner. Only after satisfying Robyn did he arrive at the hospital, where he gave Christine a fraction of that warmth. Christine revealed that the Sister Wives camera crew even captured Kody planting a loving smooch on Robyn before reluctantly heading to the labor room. In contrast, Christine's emotional and physical pain was met with indifference. This moment crystallized for fans what Christine had long endured. She was never Kody's equal, not in affection, not in parenting, not in partnership. Her account painted Kody as a man with one real wife, and 3 spiritual placeholders. Chapter 4, Behind the Scenes, What TLC Didn't Show. Christine promises in her book to reveal the secrets that never made it into the edited Sister Wives episodes. According to Christine, there were years of conversations, conflicts, and mistreatment that the cameras either missed or edited out. Fans are finally about to learn what went on off-screen, and much of it, according to Christine, will change how viewers perceive not just Kody, but Robyn too. Sources close to the production suggest that Christine felt silenced during much of the show's run. Scenes that showed her trying to express her needs were often edited to look like emotional instability.